The security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Okay.
Hello everybody and welcome to Filbert Flies, and welcome in particular to the first ever Filbert Flies giveaway. So this afternoon during the stream you are going to have the opportunity to win a copy of Macco Simulations Birmingham scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. The rules and terms and conditions are all down below in the video description, so do make sure you check them out. And I will be asking the question which you need to answer in order to win very, very shortly. But before we do that, let's set up the aircraft a little bit. We are flying Eurowings flight 5982 from Vienna Schwechat here to Birmingham Airport in the UK. I've made a little start on setting up. Boarding is underway, and what I'm going to do next is start the APU. And we'll set up the MCDU and everything else later on. Hello Tomalim, hello Jason, welcome to the stream everybody, and sorry if I've missed anyone. But before we get our clearance and carry on setting up, I'm going to ask this question. And to be in with a chance with winning a copy of Birmingham, you need to type the 3 letters that are the answer to the question in the chat. You may only do this once. It doesn't matter if they are in capitals or lowercase. So the question is, the ICAO code for Birmingham Airport is EGBB, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. What is the IATA code? I will repeat that. The ICAO code for Birmingham Airport is Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. What is the ICAO code? Sorry, what is the IATA code, I should say. So, 3-letter answer, type it in the chat anytime between now and when we complete the parking checklist at the other end of this flight, and the draw will take place immediately after the parking checklist. So good luck to all of you. And without further ado, we'll get on with setting up the aircraft. Oh, before we do that, I'm just going to turn on Nightbot's little thing, which will make him repeat that question throughout the stream, so that anyone who arrives late will be in with an equal chance of winning. And I'm sorry to those of you who were here on time, but it's only fair. Right, how do I do that? Timers, there we are. So we'll enable that. Okie dokie, so over to the init A page. We've got part of our route already in because I planned it in SimBrief and imported it into the sim, so we don't have to worry about that. And our flight number today is Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. That is the call sign we'll be using. For a cost index, we're going to be using 20. And we'll be cruising at flight level 380. Over to the flight plan page. And you'll see that we are expecting a runway 29 takeoff. That's what was planned. And we're also expecting the Otka 2 Charlie SID route. So we're lucky enough to have clearance delivery online in Vienna. So we'll be contacting them shortly. Let's just stick the APU bleed on, get rid of the external power, and sort the air conditioning out. Broken Archer. Very nice to have a local here. So, what's frequency on? 122.125. We've got no ATIS or anything. So we're straight on to contacting clearance delivery. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be much traffic on the channel. Just check that frequency. Yeah, seem to have it right. So let's ask for our clearance. Wien Delivery, guten Tag. Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf at Foxtrot 08, type A320. Request clearance to Birmingham, please.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, you are cleared to you're cleared to Birmingham by the Otga to Charlie departure runway 29, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawk 4614.
Cleared to Birmingham via the Otga to Charlie departure runway 29, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawking 4614, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, feedback is correct, contact me when ready for mission start.
So, we've got our clearance, our squawk code is 4614. It's just occurred to me that I may end up missing quite a lot of chat messages because of all the competition entries. So, yeah, if I do miss something, feel free to ask again.
Alpine 403, I'm afraid you didn't file a flight plan yet.
Okay, so that departure is pretty much as we had planned. 29 Otga 2 Charlie. In fact, it's exactly as we had planned. So we'll go over to the init B page. We will enter our block fuel, which for this flight is 7.9 tons. And we'll get our zero fuel weight and zero fuel weight, centre of gravity imported. And I'm going to do something a bit new today. I'm going to set the Mac before we push back, because that way I have more chance of remembering.
Correction 4603.
Squawk 4603.
Hello, British Avgeek. Nice to see you here. British Avgeek is the marketing arm of Macco Simulations, but no, it is a very good scenery. I'm very impressed by it. And if you don't win it in the competition, then there's a link to purchase it in the video description. So really, everyone's a winner. Right, what are we doing? Init B. We've done Init B, performance page now, and I calculated our V-speeds based on a runway 29 departure before I started the stream, because I'm very organised today.
Alpine 403,
so
you are cleared to
7156
the destination Switzerland, Zurich by the Silver 1 Charlie departure runway 29, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawk 1000.
And our transition altitude, I believe, is 10,000 feet here, but I'll just bring up the SID chart and then we'll know for sure.
Alpine 403, copy, squawk 1000, initial climb 5,000, runway 29.
Yep, it is indeed 10,000 feet, so we can leave that be. And we're going to use a thrust reduction altitude of 2,000 feet and an acceleration altitude of 3,500 feet. We will be doing a flaps 1 takeoff with a flex takeoff temperature of 58 degrees.
Alpine 403 negative, I filed you the Silver 1 Charlie departure.
Broken Archer, you really want a 737? Yeah, I agree. It will be great when we have one. But the A320 is a lot of fun to fly if you do put in a little bit of work to learn it, but I can understand your frustration. Ah, right, no worries, Samsonite.
Hello, this is L34 Tango requesting
Yes, I've heard tell of this Megapack 737 as well. So now we've got everything pretty much set up for departure, we can run the before start
Austrian
checklist
34
down to the
Tango,
line.
please report
Before
flight number.
start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Please say again.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Austrian
Signs.
34
on
Tango, please
and
report
auto.
stand number.
ADAs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Barrel
Ramp
rate.
Foxtrot 55, Austrian 34 Tango.
8. Set.
0998 set. Down
Austrian
to the line.
34 Tango, you
Okay.
are cleared
And
to
we'll
instruct
complete the
as fired
before start
by
checklist
71
once
Charlie
we
departure at
are
a
ready
runway
to go with the
29.
doors
Initial
closed.
climb is 5,000 feet and squawk 1,000.
And I haven't actually updated the A320. I was going to do that after the shared cockpit stream yesterday, but
Austrian 34
totally
Tango,
forgot.
clear to
Sadly.
destination Innsbruck via
So our
Polo
scheduled
1
time of
Charlie
departure is
and initial
07:30 in the morning,
1,000.
Austrian
Hi guys,
34 Tango,
which is
impact
6:30 Zulu.
QH998,
So
contact me when
we're
ready for
due to
push
depart in
start.
about 9 minutes, and we can just speed up the
10:09
pre-flight
later,
events a little
34
bit
Tango.
to bring us closer to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our
You get the trim setting from the weight and balance page, Jason.
Please place
Wing delivery Moin,
See here, centre of gravity 25.51%
to
now.
destination Genf. Information is Yankee on board.
Yeah, me too, Kevin. I'm very excited about the CRJ.
Shamrock 7552,
And hopefully it won't be too
information
much
to
longer.
You are cleared to Geneva via the 71
Oh,
Charlie
we've got
departure
ATIS
runway
online. We should
29,
probably have a
initial
look at
climb
that.
5,000 feet and squawk 4620.
exit seating criteria.
Yeah, right, we've got information Zulu and V-pilot, so that's
4,000
good.
feet cleared by the to Charlie departure route. Out of
Hey
runway
guys,
29,
all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Shamrock
Thanks, let me know if you need
7552, negative,
anything.
you're not listening. It's
Okay,
the
so we're
01
a
Charlie
little bit,
departure and the initial climb
little
is
bit ahead of
5,000
schedule, and we're
feet
ready
not
to push
4,000.
back. So you'll see the jetways disconnecting,
5,000
and we
feet
will
and
get
Zulu
our
1
pushback clearance
Charlie
in a minute.
departure route, yeah?
Shamrock 7552, negative, Soville 1
Once
Charlie.
this aircraft is
So
covered its
we'll,
departure clearance.
1 Charlie departure route, alright.
Delivery, good morning, here at the reactor 548 for radio shipping.
Iberia 2548, you are cleared to Marido via the Austin 4 Charlie departure runway 29, initial climb 5,000 feet and squawk 4615.
So I'm just getting the tower frequency put in early because there's unfortunately no ground on
We
still,
pass
so we'll
left
probably be
transmission
handed off to
for
tower
React
after
548.
pushback.
Please say again.
Could you reback last transmission for Iberia 2548?
How did I learn to use VATSIM? I did a lot of watching of YouTube videos. There's a Dutch guy who's done a whole series on how to fly on VATSIM. I can't remember his name, but during the flight I'll look it up and I'll post a link for you. And Jason, do you adjust the trim wheel accordingly? Yes, that's right.
Madrid, runway 29er, departure Austin 4 Charlie.
I tell you what, while all this chat is going on, we may as well get fully ready for push and engine start.
Iberia 2548, read back correct QNH998, contact me when ready.
Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Veen delivery, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, Foxtrot 08 with Zulu, ready for pushback and startup.
Eurowings 60 Golf, please switch over to tower 119.4, pushback and startup for the time approved.
Push and startup approved and over to tower RM 119.4, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, bye bye.
Ryanair 5 Romeo Delta, please expedite vacating and continue via Delta.
Oh okay, it's the same
and
controller doing
Lima
both. We've had a
Charlie
controller
32.
change.
Continue by
It's alright, we didn't do
Delta,
anything wrong. He
Lima,
did tell us to call him back when we were ready for push and start.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Right, let's get the show
We
on
are
the
ready
road.
for pushback and engine start.
Understood. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Austrian 116, startup and push is approved, orange line. Scandinavia 96 Tango, wind 300 degrees, 9 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Yes, Vienna has had a significant change since the last update. We've got a lot of interior modelling. We've got transparent glass, obviously, to go along with it, and it looks a lot better. To the extent I wouldn't mind doing a review of it at some point, because it's a big change. But I've got so much in my review list that it will probably take a while.
Wind Tower moin, Shamrock 7552 is ready for push.
Alpine 403, start and push is approved.
That's clear, you can start the engines at your discretion.
Okay, so we're clear to start the engines. Engine mode selector to start.
Starting engine 2.
And meanwhile, I will try and concentrate on driving the pushback tug at the same time. There is a bit of flickering, Caffel. You're right, I hadn't spotted that before. But yeah, that's some quite significant flickering, which wasn't there before the update.
That for Shamrock 7552.
Shamrock 7552, stand by please. Expect push and start in about 2 minutes. Silquest
747 nautical miles.
For
Yes,
copy
indeed.
clearance. Silquest 7624, you are cleared to Baku via the ASIM 1 Charlie departure, runway
Baku,
29er,
Azerbaijan.
climb initially 5,000
Not a
feet
destination
and
you
your
hear people getting
4006.
clearance to every day.
Direction 4002.
The push is complete, please set the brakes.
Parking brakes.
Vienna Tower, hello, this is Untitled 550 on a final approach on runway 34.
Right, start
Good
engine
engine
1.
Starting
starts
engine 1.
from down here, and I see you on the right hand side with the bin.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hands.
They need to replace
Nautical
the valves, yes, absolutely.
563, wind 300 degrees 9 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 34, thank you. Untitled 550.
Scandinavian 40, correction kind of Scandinavian 96 Tango, continue via Delta to stand Fox 04.
So it looks like we're going to have
line.
quite a nice sunrise.
Regulations require compliance with this information as well as...
And last time I checked, the weather in Birmingham was pretty clear, so it should be a nice approach as well.
Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt.
Lufthansa 9er 170, contact radar 134350, bye.
That you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door...
Vienna Tower, good evening. Door at 906 Lima. 14 miles out, runway 34.
Exit to you and note that the
Right, so engine 1 is now available, so that's 2 good engine starts. Engine mode selector back to normal.
All stations requesting clearance, please stand by. I call you back shortly.
APU off, taxi light on, and we'll do the the after start checklist.
After start checklist.
Aviation Pro Samsonite, that's the one.
Anti-ice.
Edgar X Empire, you're very welcome. Welcome aboard.
Bag may not inflate.
Anti-ice, we do need it, and it's not on.
Place the elastic band around your head.
And we're going to put the whole lot on because you know what this plane's like.
Secure your
Set.
own mask
ECAM
before
status.
assisting others.
Pitch
Checked.
The
trim.
life jacket is located
26%
under your seat.
set.
Rudder
Tighten the
trim.
straps and once
0.
outside the
After start
aircraft, pull
checklist
on
complete.
tabs to inflate your jacket.
Flight control
If the
check.
jacket fails to inflate, use the tube placed
Full
near
up.
the neck.
Got the
Full
78
down.
Papa, holding point, runway 34.
Eliminate.
Full left.
This
Full
is a
right.
non-smoking
Neutral.
flight.
Rudder.
Smoking is not permitted
Full
in
left.
the cabin
Full
or in
right.
the lavatory.
Neutral.
Cabin lights will now be turned
And
off.
the first officer will now check
Cat
his controls.
78 Papa, hold position, 1 inbound.
And hopefully once this aircraft here gets out of the way, we should be good to taxi. What, it's snowing in Birmingham, is it, Broken Archer? Awesome. Okay, if I had to choose, I would choose either snow or clear skies, which is what we
behind
had
landing
earlier.
Boeing 737, line up runway 34 behind and wait.
Behind landing 737, line up runway 34 and wait, get there 78 Papa.
Okay, let's get our taxi clearance.
Austrian 116, taxi holding
Missed
point
the
runway 29er via Orange Line Whiskey, QNH 9998. Give way to the in-taxing Scandinavian 906 Tango, just taxing into the blue line.
No, Bartjan, you're not too late at all. You just have to answer the question. What is Birmingham Airport's IATA code? Type the answer into the chat just once, and the draw will take place after we land and have done the parking checklist.
Continue via Delta and Lima to stand Charlie 35.
Stand Charlie 35. I don't remember, but I got it. Not to the 563. Vienna
Cathay 78 Papa, wind 300 degrees 9 knots on runway 34.
Oh, it's busy, isn't it?
Runway 34.
Left takeoff 34, Cathay 78 Papa.
Airport 96 Lima, continue the approach, wind check 300 degrees 9 knots, 1 departure ahead.
Green Tower, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, ready to taxi.
Alpine 403, taxi to holding point runway 29 via Mike QNH 998.
Did he think I was Alpine What's it?
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, taxi holding point runway 29 via Whiskey, follow the Austrian MD82 just in front of you on orange line.
Taxi to holding point runway 29 via Whiskey, and we'll follow the Austrian MD82, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. Okay.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
So we'll finish off setting things up for the takeoff, because it's a fairly short taxi this. And we'll try and catch up with what I presume is supposed to be an MD82 via the orange line.
Shamrock 7552, start on push is approved now.
Although he's on the green line. I'm very confused.
I need to cancel the request due to APU is still not on, or I turn it off again.
So call me when ready for startup again.
Vehicle 7552.
And now we're away from the terminal, we can turn on predictive wind shear and the weather radar.
Doorport 96 Lima, wind 300 degrees 9 knots, clear to land number 34.
Clear to land 34, Doorport 96 Lima.
Cathay 78 Papa coming up on 5000.
Easy 5. Cathay 78 Papa, please contact radar 13435.
So we're going to be making a right turn onto Whiskey.
Cathay 78 Papa.
And then we'll be at Alpha 1, I imagine, the holding point.
Green Tower Service, Swiss 152 Quebec.
And we'll ding the cabin, because we're not
Swiss
far off being
152
ready to
Quebec,
take off.
300 degrees 9 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Runway 34, clear to land,
Flight
Swiss
controls.
152 Quebec.
Checked.
Checked.
Wind Tower, Austin 508 approaching runway 34.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Austin 508, good afternoon, wind check 300 degrees 9 knots, continue number 2.
F. V1.
Continue number 2, Austin
V2.
508.
Flex temp.
V1 147 V.
Doorport 96 Lima, continue via Delta and Lima to stand Charlie 31.
V1 147 VR.
Continue at Delta and Lima Charlie 31, Doorport 96 Lima.
6 ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Take off no blue.
Down to the line.
Are there 48 watching? Awesome. Well, welcome all of you. I don't see how many people are viewing as I watch, so I've got a little bit disorientated, I think. I'm going to trust that this guy knows where he's going. Oh yes, he does. He does. He's on risk. That's fine. To join the giveaway, Oren, you have to answer the following question. What is the IATA code for Birmingham Airport? You type that in the chat and the draw will take place after we've landed and finished the parking checklist. And the full terms and conditions, everything you need to know, are down in the video description.
Alpine 403, wind 200 degrees 9 knots, runway 29, clear for takeoff. Alpine 403, wind.
Is it Stephen? Yeah, there have been quite a few. I have to say Max is quite good at giving away copies, and yeah, it's nice to be involved. And I wish you the best of luck. Third time lucky, of course, as they say.
Austin 116, do you copy?
Alpine 403 at runway 29, holding short, ready for takeoff.
Alpine 403, wind 300 degrees 9 knots, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Alpine 403, thank you.
Swiss 152, Quebec, vacate next to the left via Delta to stand Fox 22, orange line.
Delta, Fox 22, the orange line.
Okay, so looks like we've got two departures ahead of us, and they're landing on the other runway, so hopefully we'll be on the way before too long.
Behind departing Alpine Airbus A320, line up runway 29 and wait behind.
He's not getting much response, is he? There's two aircraft.
Tower Denmark 7552 is again ready for push.
Shamrock 7552, indicate hold position. There's another aircraft next to you pushing out. I call you for pushing about 2 minutes. Austrian 508, wind 300 degrees 9 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
Can't get over how busy it is here.
Austrian 116, do you still have the Alpine Airbus A320 inside?
Tower, good afternoon, Austrian 116, holding point runway 29, ready for departure.
Austrian 116, line up runway 29 now.
Line up in way 29, Austrian 116.
Okay, we'll squeeze up into that holding point behind him.
Natural 550, I went to the Charlie 33 because there was someone 34. It's okay.
Austrian 116, wind 300 degrees 9 knots, runway 29, cleared for takeoff.
Wind copied, clear for takeoff, 29,
So
Austrian
there's no
116.
departure frequency online, but we do have Wien Centre on 134.35. Good morning, KC. Good morning.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, behind departing Austrian MD82, line up runway 29 and wait behind.
After the departing Austrian MD82, line up and wait runway 29 behind, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. So we'll turn on our strobe light now.
Yeah, Tower, thank you for the good ATC tonight, and see you soon after the 560. Bye-bye.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Right, here we are. We'll stick the old windscreen wipers on, I think. And just await our takeoff clearance. Yeah, it's an MD-80, but there is no IVAL model matched MD-80, I don't think. So
Austin 116, contact radar 13435.
it looks like an A320.
13435,
Or
Austin
some
116.
generic narrow body. Get the next frequency tuned in. So this SID, the only altitude restriction is 1,000 feet.
6 Zulu Golf, wind 300 degrees 9 knots, runway 29, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29, Eurowings 8 Zulu Golf.
Ready?
Ready.
Takeoff.
So yes, as I was saying, we have to be at 1,000 feet before we start our turn.
Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set. $100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Okay, and now we can begin our left turn because we are above 1,000 feet.
Doorpad 96 Lima, give way to the out-taxiing Speedbird 8 Airbus crossing right left.
Giving way to the Airbus, Doorpad 9
Check.
6 Lima.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, contact radar 13435, bye-bye.
Over to radar 13435. Thank you very much, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. Wien radar, guten Tag, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, climbing through 4,000 feet.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, Wien radar 775, 4,200 feet, climb flight level 380, proceed direct to Ranka.
Speed checked.
Climb flight level 380 and direct Ranka, was that Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf?
Correct.
Roger, direct Ranka, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf.
Leipzig Air 9170, mission offline, fed on Unicom 122.8 for flying.
Okay, so we can climb straight up to our cruising altitude, and we're to proceed direct to Ranka. There it is. Marvellous. Not a bad takeoff, I feel.
Good afternoon. Easy Papa Sierra 25360 inbound Bell.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
EC8 Papa Sierra Wien radar. So stand by, call you back.
Hello, Bobby Fuzzy. Welcome. Will we get some ice capital? I hope not. I've got wing and engine anti-ice on, so...
now. You're not entering my sector. That part of Western Austria is covered by München number 465. So continue Unicom 128 for
struggling to concentrate with all the ATC chat. Yeah, we shouldn't get too much icing. Little cheeky suggestion for a pretty scenery. Delhi to Paro in Bhutan. Oh, I'd love to fly to Paro in Bhutan, but there is no scenery for Delhi, unfortunately, at the moment. But as soon as there is, I will certainly do that. Avgi XWB, I almost thought you were some kind of spam bot when I saw you mention crypto, but, but you're not. Good for you. Yeah, the weather is proper grim. Right, so we're through the transition level.
Thomson 56 in
Set the
Innsbruck
pressure
on
to
stand
standard.
minor, ready to copy clearance to London Stansted as planned.
Passing flight level 115.
Tomjet 56, Wien radar source cleared to London Stansted. A deload to Juliet departure, runway 08. Initial climb, flight level 160, squawk 4037.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
Excellent. So landing lights off, seatbelts off because it's nice and smooth.
Clear to Stansted as planned. Adilo to Juliet departure. Initial climb.
And welcome to the sky. Careful, there is quite a lot of ice.
And squawk
in spite of all the anti-ice correction.
Tomjet 56.
Tomjet 56, clearance correct. QNH Innsbruck 997 hectopascals. Startup approved.
Great takeoff. Yeah, it is. It's very realistic with the ATC. There's a lot to concentrate on.
Thank you.
I'm still not 100% comfortable with with VATSIM. Certainly not comfortable enough to keep up with both the chat and what the controller's saying. But
Avin, good afternoon. Skyways 463.
Skyways 463, Wien, hello.
Skyways 463 on the ground in Salzburg, stand Whiskey 6, Airbus 321, information Alpha 998, request clearance to Gatwick.
Yes, Aviation Pro, I'm going to post a link.
Thank you, information Alpha correct, cleared London Gatwick.
This guy does some really good VATSIM tutorials in answer to your question, how did I learn? So I knew a fair amount about air traffic control before I ever joined VATSIM because I'd been using various offline ATC add-ons for years. But it was him who really gave me the confidence to get on with it.
Skies 463, clearance correct, QNH 998, hectopascal.
Yeah, do you know, I have done it, Jason. I haven't done it on a stream, but I have done that.
Roger, 998, and I'm afraid we're going to need to push back this aircraft on our side.
Skies 463, roger, start approved, report ready for push.
Roger, we're ready for push, Skywest 463.
November 946, taxi via Lima, exit 2 to GAC, bye-bye.
Ticket via Lima to GAC, November 946.
Yes, thank you, Edgar. Yes, everyone should indeed like and subscribe. Ah, the A321 was good, was it? Does it fly at all differently to the A320? Is it like noticeably heavier or longer? Or is it essentially just an A320 with a longer looking model? It's quite a nice shortcut this guy's given us, actually. Yeah, it does make a big difference having online ATC, I agree. Who's been off for months, Stephen? Aviation Simulation? No, not Aviation, what's his name? Aviation Pro? Yeah, is that who you're talking about?
Wing radar, liner 2329 with you, good afternoon, fly level 210.
Oh really? Maybe I should give it a go. I always assumed it just looked different, but essentially would fly like the A320X.
And Skyways 463 is ready for push and start.
Flight 463, thank you.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Face north.
But anyway, he's got a very good back catalogue.
Please start face north, Skywatch 463.
Hello Andy, welcome to the stream and welcome to the giveaway. If you intend to enter, all you have to do is type the IATA code for Birmingham Airport into the chat once only. The engines are a bit underpowered. Okay. Well, there you go. Just goes to show you shouldn't assume, and I'll certainly try it out at some point. Yeah, he's good at what he does. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. So really quite a few cloud layers we're having to plough our way through. Hello Jakub, welcome to the stream. Flightzilla, hello, nice to see you, welcome. So, Flightzilla, your arrival reminds me that I should tell people about all the other exciting things they can do besides entering the competition. As well as that, you can subscribe to the channel, you can give the video a thumbs up, and if you really want to, if you like what I do here on Phil That Flies, you can also make a donation using Streamlabs, there's a link down below, or you can even join as a member of the channel, which gives you access to certain perks. Flightzilla is one, and I'm sure, I don't even need to ask, would highly recommend it. So those are all the options available to you to enjoy yourself during this stream. Have I tried the King Air? I've flown it a little bit, but not a lot. I think the last time I flew it was on that Japan Discovery flight. Oh, fair enough, and that's very, very sensitive of you.
Winner Grüß Gott, Austrian 670, passing level 255 for level 120, information Alpha.
So now we are underway. I think it's probably a good time to give you a little look at our route today.
Squawk 4030, and confirm where you're flying to 5 nights into Innsbruck.
The Austrian 670 Squawk 4030, and the destination is Vienna Schwechat.
Here is our... Oh, I haven't brought it up,
amend your flight plan, then just take it at Meekhoff, and then you're cleared for the Meekhoff 7 Whiskey arrival. Descent.
So here's Navigraph, which is showing our loaded route. So this was our departure from Vienna, and we got, of course, a direct to, and that was to this waypoint here. So we're flying straight to Renka. So we're flying over a large chunk of Austria, and then we'll be turning slightly north to fly over Germany via Nuremberg and Würzburg and Offenbach, Main, Frankfurt, Koblenz, and then we'll be crossing the border into Belgium, just north of Liège, flying to the north of Leuven, Brussels, and heading out over the sea, just near Bruges. And our arrival route takes us over UK airspace near Burnham-on-Crouch. It's a very nice place, I've been there. Just to the north of Southend. We may even get a glimpse of Southend Airport as we pass. And we'll be entering our arrival route just north of St Albans and flying south of Coventry and into Birmingham Airport. So that's what the route looks like today. Flight level 380 all the way.
Vienna Radar, good afternoon, with 4091, with you, flight level 360,
that's just the attitude I
inbound Berta.
So Kevin, it's just the IATA code that you need to enter, not the ICAO code. No, it's just flights
continue with
LEPA out. I didn't know it was out.
Radar, Salam Alaikum.
I was certainly looking forward to it.
November 7th, descending through flight level 330.
Oh, Gothenburg's an awesome scenery. good choice.
8265, November, Vienna radar, Malcolm Salam, cleared pilot 1 Romeo arrival, expect ILS, runway 15, descent, flight level 130.
Hello, Shamrock 752, hello, Wien Radar, sorry, mein Knopf war zu schnell. Inbound, Whiskey, 2
Bobby, I think you might be getting mixed up. Just Flight are working on a version of Palmer, but the only one that's actually been released, as far as I'm aware, is Just Sim's version, and I think
when you get switched from the next frequency, just make sure you wait at least 5 seconds to see if anyone's
too much ATC chat. Yes, I think I'm going to hold out for either Just Flights or MK Studios version instead.
Level 360.
Climb 360.
Yes, I did turn the seatbelt sign off. What I didn't do is turn the transponder to TARA.
Standby, Austrian 670, proceed direct to Whiskey 981. You're cleared for the Mabot.
We can get rid of the anti-ice now.
Runway 34.
And we can turn off the nose light.
Whiskey 941 for Austrian 670.
24 descent, Chicago Global 600.
Call you back, Austrian 4260, descent to altitude 8 after feed QNH south. Correction QNHB 918.
Yeah, correct, Bobby. On little nav map, is there a way to get rid of all the paraphernalia so you can see the map? Yes, you can just drag the map window out of the thing. Or, I don't have it loaded at the moment, you can use the little nav map plugin for the sim, which, if I had little nav map running, would bring up a window very much like the default VFR map. And there's a link to that in the group flight discussion channel on my Discord server.
Exit 3, Lima, hold short, Foxtrot, runway 33.
Roger, exit 3, Lima, hold short of Foxtrot.
Hello, Sukhoi, nice to see you.
Skywatch 463.
Austrian 426, descent to altitude 5,000 feet.
Descent 5,000 feet, Austrian 426.
Did I not set my wipers to
Austrian 116, when ready, descent flight level 130.
Same flight level 130 now, Austrian 116, thank you.
Hello, VN Center, this is Austria 34 Tango, flight level 2,000 feet inbound, WW Whiskey 295.
Austrian 34 Tango, Vienna radar source identified to 2,300 feet, climb flight level 320, cleared Nanit 2 Alpha arrival.
Oh, thank you, Edgar. I'm glad you found it useful. It took me a long while, and it was always going to be a little bit niche, but yeah, that's good to hear.
Austrian 34 Tango, Wien.
Please take an Austrian 34 Tango.
Austrian 34 Tango identified 2,400 feet, climb flight level 320, cleared Nanit 2 Alpha arrival.
Climb flight level 320, and please say again that part. So sorry.
320, Nanit 2 Alpha arrival.
Nanit 2 Alpha arrival, Austrian 34 Tango.
In radar, speedbird 616, will you fly to level 250?
Speedbird 616, Vienna radar source, descent flight level 140, expect RMP Yankee runway 08, cleared for the MADEP 1 Alpha arrival.
Descent flight level 140 and cleared, expect the R now for 08, and MADEP 1 Bravo arrival, and speedbird 616.
Austrian 1, correction, Austrian 440, descent flight level 120.
Descent 120, Austrian 4.
Sweden radar service, Canadian 2620 at Salzburg, Park Whiskey 2, request startup and clearance to Copenhagen.
Scandinavian 2620, Vienna radar source, cleared Copenhagen, in the romp 1 Alpha departure, runway 33, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 4660.
Get back to Copenhagen, in Rom 1 Alpha, runway 33, climb 6,000, 4660, Scandinavian 2620.
Scandinavian 2620, correct, correction, startup approved, report ready taxi.
Startup approved, Wilco, Scandinavian 2620.
Fin radar, speedbird 616 request.
616 pass.
Yeah, could you just repeat the start that I'm going to be expecting? I've got RNAV Yankee 08.
Hey, sir, Madep 1 Bravo rifle.
Madep 1 Bravo. Thanks, speedbird.
Right, I was just looking at what Nightbot's doing with all of these entries and making sure that he was counting them all. And I'm not absolutely convinced he is counting them all, so we may have to fall back on plan B, which is I'll go through the chat, make a list of everyone who's given the correct entry, and we'll use a random number generator instead. But we'll give it a little while to work it out.
That's the RMP Yankee.
RMP Yankee, correct. RMP Yankee 08 to 329er. Thank you, sir.
Austrian 426, descent to altitude 3,000 feet. Cleared ILS, runway 34.
Descent 3,000 feet, cleared ILS 34, Austrian 426.
Austrian 670, descent to altitude 3,000 feet. QNHV 998 hectopascals.
Descent to 3,000 feet and the QNH is 998.
Yep, old school analog competition. Jason, the link's in the group flight discussion channel on my Discord server.
Eurowings 6 Golf.
Yeah, it's oh, sugar. Monitor Unicom 122.8 for Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. Thank you for the service. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Austrian 426, contact tower 119.4 field access again, so ciao.
119.4 Austrian 426, danke for service, servus.
Finradar, good afternoon. Austrian Supervisor are clamping out of
Hello Pazanate, or Pazanate, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but welcome to the stream. It did work yesterday, Hydramir, I know. I tested this out on my stream yesterday and it all worked fine. And it seems to have started working now, but it hasn't counted the users who entered earlier on. I don't know why, I had it open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll up through the chat. I'm going to make a list of every single person who has typed the correct answer to the question. And yeah, we'll do it with an Excel spreadsheet, and then we'll use a random number generator to pick a winner after the parking checklist at Birmingham. So bear with me while I do that. I may be slightly less responsive to the chat than usual. Fun, eh? Fun way to spend the flight. Could I do a flight in the US? Yes, absolutely. I do a few US flights, but you're right, it's been a while. It's been a while, so I'll do another one soon. You just bought the bought MSFS full instead of on Game Pass. Have they fixed the 7478i autopilot? I think they've made it better. I don't think it is perfect yet, but I haven't flown it for quite a long time. Thank you, Flight Zilla. See, I allowed for the eventuality of Nightbot not working properly in the rules, and I did say if it didn't work, this is what we'd do. I just thought it was quite a remote probability, it wouldn't work. Broken Archer, if you're still here, I'm going to put you in the competition because you did get the answer right, but you typed it as part of a message. If you don't want it, then do let me know. We can always re-roll. I suspect you may already have it. I did respond to you, Jason. Yeah, it's in the group flight discussion channel on my Discord server. You'll find it in there. How have you, Macco Simulations? Excellent, thank you, and welcome to the stream. This is, of course, Max, the creator of the Birmingham Airport scenery that we're giving away today. It's all right though. I'm nearly there. I'm nearly there, typing them all out. God bless Nightbot. Hello, Liam. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. C85_0880. Yes, I'm nearly there, sort of. Yes, while I'm busy engaged typing these names into Excel, do please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We do lots of streams, and some of them don't involve me filling out a spreadsheet as we fly. Hello, Abdul. Welcome to the stream. This never happened on the Generation game. It's true. It's true. They didn't have to rely on modern technology on the Generation game. Scrolling through a big bit that has no entries at all. I enjoyed that. Right, Bobby Fuzzy, got you. So for those of you who have just joined, I have discovered that Nightbot is not counting your entries properly. So I am in the process of making a list in Excel, and we're going to use a random number generator to pick a winner at the end of the stream. Right, I'm caught up. Excellent. So, what's 64, Hydromere? Oh, people watching. Excellent. I thought I'd missed a whole load of entries. The answer to the question, how many entries do we have, is 39 so far. 39 entries. So, the odds are pretty good. What a glorious sunrise that was. It's a pity I was busy looking at Excel, but I sort of caught a glimpse of it out the corner of my eye. Hello, Christopher. Welcome to the stream. So we're currently overhead Regensburg in eastern Germany. Yeah, that happens, Hydromere. People pop in, they decide it's not for them, and they leave again instantly before learning, as you all have, that in fact it is for you. I don't know why. I imagine there are a lot of people hoping to see a takeoff and landing, and they see that we're in the cruise and lose interest quite quickly because of a lack of staying power. Moritz, welcome to the stream. You are our 40th entry. I'm just going to have a look at VATSPY, see if we've got any further ATC ahead of us. No, not for the time being, although there is a controller on at Birmingham at the moment. He's been on for 2 hours 45 minutes, so it all depends on whether he has the staying power to keep going for another hour and a half or until we get there. Oh nice, how did the Quito approach go, Christopher? You're happy, I'm pleased, Pramod. As a retiree, I enjoy yours and AvGeek stream. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying them. Did I add you, Reese? Yes, I did. I think so. Let me double check. Yes, I did. You were number 3. I will read you the list. So we've got Ollie71, Tomlin 14, Reese Harrison, Macho1, Long by Name, Smalfy, Dazza T Arab, Stephen White, Samsonite, Kevin Larson, New Boy, Hydromere, Old Hellboy, Connor Ellison, Broken Archer, British Avgeek, Hydromere, Master Caution, Reddy in 96, Nathaniel Finian, D Pimentel, Pilot Matthews, KC87 0880, Lars Janssens, Anton Nike, Oren Galerta, Bart Jan Carr, Mr. Yasin B, Edgar X Empire, Avgi Extra Wide Body Time Lapses, Bobby Fuzzy, Ivan Rodriguez, Kevin Namey Gaving, JJ Flights, The Irish Aviator, Sukhoi 35, Richard Adams, Jakub Dvorchiki, Dvorchik, sorry, I think. Kevin McCarthy, Moritz, Max. Oh, no. No. I can imagine how frustrating that is, and scary, probably, on that Quito approach. Oh, no. It's a long time since I've done that Quito approach in the sim. I can't remember if I experienced the same. But I know it was stressful. Were you on VATSIM? Was there control on? I suppose probably not at this time of day. Sorry, Pramod, I have no idea what you're saying there. Hi, Jameer. Thank you for your honesty, sir. I will do a check for duplicates before we draw the thing, don't worry. The question about Birmingham is, what is Birmingham's IATA code? You just type that in the chat for an entry to win. Ah, right, okay, yeah. Do you know, I could see myself as a Eurovision presenter, Steve. I'd be quite up for that. Maybe when Graham Norton retires, throw my hat into the ring. So now I'm Googling, how do you find and remove duplicates from an Excel spreadsheet? Such fun. Right, select the cells you want to check, click Home, Conditional Formatting. Yep. Highlight Cells Rules, Duplicate Values. And you'll be pleased to hear there are no other duplicates in the list. That is indeed... Christopher, thank you. You are entered. I typed you as KC87. That's now correct. Oh, we've got a new centre online. EDGG centre. Langen Radar. Right, let's contact them. 120.57. Langen Radar, guten Tag, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf at flight level 380, inbound in bed.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, Langen Radar, good afternoon, identified.
What outfit would I wear to present Eurovision? Well, my view is that Eurovision's got a bit too ridiculous in recent years and people need to take it more seriously, so I'd probably wear quite a formal suit. Or a tux, let's say a tux. You said it once though, so you don't know what happened. No, nor do I. Nor do I, Hydra.
Langen Radar, hello, good afternoon.
You're still in, just once.
511 heavy, descend is level 320.
Yeah.
Lufthansa 511, Langen Radar, good afternoon, identified. Cleared impacts 1 Bravo arrival, descend via star flight level 100.
A little bit of wing action for you.
Here, impacts 1 Bravo arrival, continue descent level 100, Lufthansa 511 heavy, descend in PS.
Langen Radar, good, ist Lufthansa 114, climbing 130.
Lufthansa 148, Langen Radar, hello, identified, land flight level 330.
Climbing for level 330, Lufthansa 115.
I'm forgetting the 1970s, yes. You think you know why the Asobo autopilot starts flying to the destination? Oh yeah, go on. It's always been a mystery to me. I I haven't had it for a while. I think the last time it happened was on approach to Islamabad, which was last week, maybe.
Langradar, schönen guten Tag. Lufthansa 8 Mike, Kostenfreund 105 from 130 inbound reach.
Lufthansa 8 Mike, Langradar, hello, identify, climb flight level 370.
Speaker for 370, Lufthansa 8 Mike.
Lufthansa 1148, confirm 330 is final cruising, we can go to 340.
Friese 81 November, rufen Sie Langrad auf 125,05, ciao.
125,05, Friese 81 November, danke dir, ciao.
Lufthansa 1148, I need you on an odd level, so the prefer level 33035.
Yeah, I've had to use the word as well.
Lufthansa 1148.
Yeah, I have noticed that, Christopher, but I don't know what causes it. It's very odd. Because, yes, you're right, as you say, you can push the direct button and fly straight there. But it still has the course 000 and the distance and time at 0 as well. Are the cats banned from the sim room? No, I've just got used to feeding them before I start flying, so they don't climb on the keyboard. Could I fly from Vienna to Berlin? I could, and I will, but only once we have scenery for Berlin-Brandenburg Airport. Yeah, that would make sense. So if any of you watching have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. It would make a big difference. And as Edgar keeps saying, the thumbs up button is also very easy to hit. Hello Rocking Alpaca and hello Spidey20.
Confirm 200, Eurowings 2050.
Eurowings 2050, negative, climb flight level 300.
Yeah, it is, and Aerosoft are working on some scenery for it, which they've been working on for a very, very long time. So I don't know quite what's happened to it, the Brandenburg scenery. Have I turned dev mode on in the sim? I have in the past, but it's not on at the moment. Why? Yeah, new boy, the ice is always a bit OTT. Thank you for your entry, Spidey.
Afternoon, set squawk 2061.
Roger, 206161.
Lufthansa 1124, contact Langradar 125, decimal 05, cheese.
Langradar 125, sorry, say again, Lufthansa 124?
125, decimal 05.
125, decimal 05, Lufthansa 124, bye.
Lufthansa 1148, proceed direct Papla.
Direct Papla, Lufthansa 1148.
Ooh, awesome! I didn't know that was a thing, Christopher. I will do that, thank you. Shall I do it? I won't do it now on this stream, but I'll do it after we land, ready for the next one. That's a really good tip. Do you know, after all this time, I still expect the ice to slough off during the flight, and of course it never does.
Alitalia 1870, contact Langradar 127.725.
No, the anti-ice doesn't get rid of the airframe icing, I don't think. Certainly doesn't prevent it forming. I'll try.
Easy 84, Whiskey, descent flight level 310.
Descend to flight level 310.
But I don't think it'll go. You're about to start a flight with the CJ4. Ooh, the world's your oyster with the CJ4. I tell you a flight that I want to do in the States with it. That's from Las Vegas to what do they call them? One of those airports in the mountains. Let me just have a look at my map. Can't remember what it's called. Yes, go from Las Vegas to Telluride. That's a flight that I want to do at some point. Hello, Rob. Nice to see you. So under the settings, you go to the bottom, and there's a general settings. Then at the bottom, there's a dev mode switch, and that allows you to, amongst other things, change aircraft mid-flight and jump to any point on the world. Yeah, or Aspen. Aspen would be good as well.
Shortly leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.8, easy for whiskey, bye-bye.
I thought that was the case, but I thought I'd give it a go, just in case he knew something I didn't. Hello Suhaib, haven't seen you for a while. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, and the clouds are amazing. I'd just like slightly fewer of them because I also like to see the scenery down below. It's just been very cloudy in Europe lately. I don't know, Kevin. It's a fair question. I'm not sure, because I know their Sydney was released on Orbex on the same day it was released on their own website. But yeah, I don't know why Las Vegas. Well, I guess they weren't a partner of Orbex's at the time it was out. But yeah, I'm sure it will turn up there eventually.
497, confirm you have the latest IFX factor.
Very unreadable. Try again.
Lufthansa 497, confirm you have the latest IRAC cycle.
I'm not sure. Like that.
So the 497, do you have the waypoint Spiza, Sierra Papa Echo, Sierra Alpha?
Sierra Papa Echo X-ray Alpha, was it?
Yeah, that'll be it, Jetaway. It's
Lufthansa 497 negative. Sierra
yeah,
Papa
it just happens whenever you fly through a
Sierra
cloud for any
Alpha.
length of time. The whole thing ices up.
Roger, copy that.
Hello, Garlic
Papa
Games.
Echo,
Welcome to the
Sierra
stream.
Alpha. You want us to direct there now, confirm?
What am I using for VATSIM AI traffic? I'm using the IVAL model matching.
No.
Which is not perfect, but it's better than nothing.
Hotel Alpha Romeo Echo Mike.
That sounds like a fun trip,
497, do you have Papa Sierra Alpha?
I've never heard of Blue Moon. I'm going to have to Google this
We'll
place.
take headings if that suits you better.
Okay, Lufthansa 497, fly heading 310.
Roger, fly heading 310, just like you said. Thank you.
Half Moon Hydromere, not Blue Moon. Certainly according to Wikipedia. Half Moon Bay Airport.
Radar 127.725, bye-bye.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You're holding 6 Zulu Golf, contact Langen Radar 127.725, bye-bye.
Langen Radar on 127.725, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. Thank you, bye-bye.
Alpha Lux 258, you're now leaving my airspace, monitor Unicom 122.8, have a nice flight, bye-bye.
Unicom 122.8, bye-bye, thank you.
Direct Director for Profit 56.
Langen Radar, guten Tag, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf at flight level 380, inbound Bombi.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, Langen Radar, good day, identified.
Yes, you do, Jetway. Yep, just type the answer in the chat and you'll be added to the draw.
Up to 656, descend to reach KRX at level 110.
When you have a PC, all the add-ons must be there. Yes. Yeah, I've been quite lucky. I got a PC about 3 years ago and it's doing pretty well so far. Obviously, if money was no object, I'd like to do a few upgrades here and there, but it's running quite well. I have asked the question, Garlic Games. I will ask it again. So the question is, what is the IATA code for Birmingham Airport?
United 47, monitor Unicom, monitor decimal 8 by.
122.8, United 47 by.
Alitalia 1870, monitor Unicom, monitor decimal 8, show.
I've no idea, Jason. Possibly. I'm using a slightly outdated dev version of the mod. Tyrell.
122.8, thank you.
I thought you were getting a new PC, Samsonite. I thought you were waiting on one, but maybe I'm misremembering. This is interesting. The weather radar seems to think we're flying along the edge of a weather system. But it all looks kind of similar left and right, doesn't it?
Sun 888, ready for descent.
Sun 888, descend to reach AirTAS at level 130.
Descend to reach AirTAS at 130, Sun 888.
Servus, Eurowings 2050, level 300, inbound Lower.
Eurowings 2050, Langen Radar, hello, identified.
So we have 42 entries so far to the competition. Most recent is Jetaway Aviation videos and trip reports. If anyone's here and hasn't entered yet but would like to, all you need to do is enter the answer in the chat to the following question. Birmingham Airport's ICAO code is EGBB. What is its IATA code? Its 3-letter IATA code.
ISF 522, monitor Unicom, monitor 2.8 by.
Unicom for ISF 522, Dankeschön.
Yeah, the weather radar is a very, very rough approximation in this sim. Daz, I would like to. I'd like to draw your attention to the terms and conditions linked to below. How is my what, Ahmed? My jaw?
Beluga 15, monitor Unicom, 12.8.
My journey is going well. If that's what you're going for as well. Thank you for the entry, Garlic Games. How does the Neo fly? Has it had mods like the Citation? Yes, indeed. It's got a very, very good mod from Fly-by-Wire. There's a link to it in the video description. And it makes it fly a lot better. It's not perfect yet, but it's getting better all the time. Nathaniel, thank you for the entry. Yeah, the journey's going well, Ahmed. It's going well. We had quite a hectic takeoff. It was very busy at Vienna, but all smooth flying now. I trust you, Garlic Games.
Sun 888, contact Lang radar 120.575, ciao.
120.725, Sun 888.
Sun 888, 120.575 it is.
575, Sun 888, thank you.
Okay, fair enough, Samsonite.
Amsterdam Centre, class 300.
This is odd. Langen radar is not showing up as being online on VATSPy.
Station calling, this is Langen radar, not Amsterdam.
It is a shame, Jason. I know you want to go and see your mum.
300
It's probably sensible. Watch out for someone with 25 email Google account, yeah.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, monitor Unicom 122.8, ciao.
Unicom on 122.8 for Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. Thanks for the service, ciao. Good, I'm quite glad we're on Unicom for a bit because I need a short comfort break. I'll be back in a moment. And I'm back. The software displaying the info at the top is called Bene Overlay. It's a streaming overlay, so I can't actually see it as I fly, but it displays in the streaming software. So unfortunately the Birmingham controller has gone offline. But we do have London Control North on. So let me just check if they cover Birmingham. I imagine they might. Ah no, London Central Centre covers Birmingham. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're still a fair way off. We might have more controllers coming online. 73 people, awesome. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to the snow. And I don't have to work, so that's makes me look forward to it more. Okay, your old sledge out, yeah, you should. Thank you for your entry, EAFSX. Don't forget to check the terms and conditions in the description if you haven't already. Do we know if it's going to settle? I suppose we don't know for sure. Heavy snow showers, so it should, shouldn't it? Heavy snow showers and 1 degree. Thank you for your entry, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Make sure as well that those of you who have entered the competition are all subscribed to the channel. Hello Yorkshire Pud, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the sub and the like. You are indeed better game sim. Don't forget to stick around for the draw, which will happen after the parking checklist at Birmingham. This is a slightly out of date dev version of the fly-by-wire mod, Alex. Yeah, it is going to get colder though, so hopefully it'll stick around for a little bit. Ideally, I'd like it to settle, but then disappear again by Tuesday morning, because that's when I have to go to work. And I'd quite like to be able to cycle in, but I'm not cycling in the snow. That would be insane. I know there are some hardcore people who would disagree with me. Great names on here. Mine's quite lame. There's nothing lame about your name. Is it your surname? I've never been sure. Because I know your name's Jason, but where's the Ollie coming from? Yeah, Fly-by-Wire are doing incredible work. They really are. I have seen the working printer. I've seen it on videos. I haven't seen it in the flesh. So what happened was, yesterday's stream, because we were doing shared cockpit and your controls can be a bit temperamental, we stuck to an older version of the mod that we knew worked. And I had intended to update it for today's stream, but I failed to. That's right, yes, I think I did know that, yeah. I mean, you can change your YouTube nickname if you want to. I don't think you should, because I won't know who you are. But it is an option if you want something a bit more exotic. So looking at VATSPY, there are 3 aircraft waiting to depart Birmingham, and there are 3 inbound aircraft, of which we are the furthest. So we should have a pretty easy approach, I would have thought. And of course, after we land, we've got the draw, and then I'll give you a little look around the airport so you can see if you want to purchase it if you don't win. What's the PR, Bobby Fuzzy? I'm probably going to feel like an idiot when you tell me. I don't know what it is. Nothing exotic about you, Jason. It looks from your little avatar that like you've got a ginger beard. It's a little bit exotic. So we have 47 entries into the giveaway so far. What's YOB? Everyone's saying things I don't understand. Ah, pull request. Right, okay. You. What's in the pull request? Is that the printer or something new? Must be the printer. I haven't read back up. Yeah, I really like the diamonds. I think for my next VFR tour, after we've done Bimbles around Britain, I might fly the DA62 or maybe the smaller one, the 40, the DA40, because there's a mod out for both of them, I think. Year of birth. Okay. Oh, okay. The 71. Got you. Is Top of Descent working yet? Not in this version of the mod. I don't think it is. I think it'll be implemented once their custom autopilot is complete. So whenever that happens, we should have working Top of Descent. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm struggling to keep up today. I don't know why. Cruising altitude set is flight level 380. Thank you for your entry, Richard. There's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned Excel spreadsheet to do a competition. Who needs flashy bots and so forth? I'm not bearded, Jason. No. I sort of had made a half-hearted attempt to grow a beard once, but I didn't like the feeling, so I shaved it off when it was nothing more than stubble. Yeah, I wouldn't know about that, Daz. I wouldn't know about VR. I'm sure it's lovely though. Gosh, we've got 70 viewers. Awesome. So for those of you who haven't been to the channel before, but are watching because you want to win the airport, and who can blame you, I suppose I should tell you a little bit about what I'm doing. So I do a variety of things. I do review videos, I do streams, I do the odd tutorial, and I'm also doing a VFR group flight around Britain called Bimbles Around Britain. That happens roughly every 2 weeks on a Saturday. So yes, if you'd like to be kept up to date, then do please subscribe and join the Discord server. There's a link in the description. Qantas is QF, I think, Quebec Foxtrot. How did you break your bed, Sam, tonight? Or should I? In fact, I shouldn't ask that question, I feel. Greybeards can look very distinguished though, Jason. Let it go naturally. That's my advice. What's 460240? CX for Cathay Pacific. Oh, the 3-letter code for Cathay is CPA. Qantas, I'll have to look it up. QFA. So let's see how we're doing. We've got 295 nautical miles left to run, and our ETA is 0837 Zulu. So in just over 40 minutes time. Oh no, bad luck, Samson. I will be sticking with MSFS Jetaway. I used to fly P3D. I've never really been that into X-Plane. But I uninstalled it because it feels like going back in time, despite the wonderful scenery content and the excellent payware aircraft I have installed. I just don't enjoy it anymore, which is sad, really. But when you look out the window and you have a view like this, and you've got the whole world stretched out below you with real world, satellite imagery, it's just better, in spite of the slightly dodgy aircraft. I haven't, Dazza. No, someone in the stream yesterday was talking about that, and yeah, I haven't had it. I do occasionally get pixelated clouds, but mostly they're alright. think we're all at increasing risk of breaking our beds. That's fantastic, Yorkshire Pud. So Alex, if you're referring to the pixelated clouds, there's a mod apparently you can download on flightsim.to. I haven't tried it myself, as I say. Ooh, what am I most looking forward to? I have to say I'm very excited about the photogrammetry London. I'm looking forward to being able to flying over my house, assuming it stretches far enough out. But I'm also looking forward to the terrain updates. So, as you know, I'm doing this Bimbles Around Britain tour of the UK, and it'll be good to see mountains that are more jagged and don't have holes in them, hopefully. And yeah, just generally everything looking better. But the photogrammetry London was a surprise. That was a really nice surprise. And I'm quite happy to wait an extra week for it. Yeah, IKEA delivery is very expensive. Yeah, I've got a few little fixes in my community folder, which I'm quite looking forward to being able to just get rid of after the next patch comes out. Yeah, I'm hoping the whole London Air. I'm hoping they go out to the M25, but we won't know until we have a look, I suppose. I don't think they've specified it anywhere. Is that where you live, Bobby Fuzzy, or just somewhere you like flying? Yeah, you've got pretty much everything missing from that route, haven't you? I can understand why you'd want to go back to other sims. Yeah, so much ice. See, even it doesn't even get rid of the ice on the wings when you turn on wing anti-ice. Yeah, Barra Airport will be cool. I think I'm going to have to refly a few selected legs from Bimbles Around Britain once the update's out, just to see the difference. Hello again, Rocking Alpaca. Oh, that's a good question, Jason. I don't know. I don't think they're doing a London City airport, so if it doesn't work immediately, I'm sure Orbex will patch it so it does work. But yeah, there's a possibility there might be a bit of a clash and we'll have to uninstall it temporarily. Yes, but it should heat, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I am. The wing anti-ice should clear the ice off the leading edge of the wings, right? I suppose it has. Yeah, I suppose it has a little bit. I don't know. We'll have to do it. We'll have to compare before and after at some point. I can understand that, Jetaway. I will. Yeah, I'm going to look into doing that in dev mode. I come from London, looking at Alpaca. What about you? Mo Heyman, my settings are... There's a link to my settings in the video description. Oh, you're in Leeds, not too far. Okay. Yes, I think I was aware of that in London. Somewhere in the depths of my memory. Interesting, Flyzer. I did not know that was how it worked. Oh really? Where did you get those from, KC85? I'm just researching the chat just in case I've missed any competition entries. Nope, looks good so far. I do know Graz Rocking Alpaca, I do. Yeah, in fact I've got the Orbeck scenery, I like it a lot. We don't have a release date for the 737, no. How do you switch to external view without autopilot disconnect? The autopilot doesn't disconnect if we switch to external view. So this is the external camera, this is the drone camera, and neither one disconnects the autopilot. Thank you, KC85. I did study German at school, but it's been a long while since I've ever actually used it. Santa Maria Lopez, what is the fixed QNH or QFE value? Do you mean above transition level? That's 1013. And incorrect barometric entry can result in the failure of, well, no, not the localizer, unless you've got it so far off that your altitude is wrong. So obviously if you have the altimeter set incorrectly, then you'll either be, your altimeter will either read too high or too low. So it can affect your glide slope entry. Repeat the question. What the is that the giveaway question? Do you mean? So the giveaway question is the ICAO code for Birmingham Airport is EGBB, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. What is the 3-letter IATA code? Hello, the Minx. Yeah, next Saturday we'll be doing another Bimble. You're very welcome to join us if you want to. Hello, KDD. Where are we? Oh, I've just got a message to contact London East Centre. 118475. Yes, we are over France, I believe. Oh, we should set up for our approach as well at some point.
Nearly 250, shoot on Delta Lima.
Roger. Good 1 Delta Lima, descend flight level 110.
Descend level 110, shoot on Delta Lima.
Beluga 15, descend flight level 120.
Center 130 for Blue and 5.
London Control, good afternoon. Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf at flight level 380, inbound Dibley.
Alright, 6 Zulu Golf, London Control, hello, Roger. It's a Hammer 1 Bravo arrival.
Hammer 1 Bravo arrival, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf. As we expected. Was YWL KC85? That's a very good question, Minx. That's a very good question. That will make a big difference. Hooray! Good news, Jace. Inigo, thank you for your entry. You are number 50.
Fluid 8 Tango Kilo, report speed restrictions at Heathrow 119.725, bye-bye.
19725, 8 Tango Kilo, sir.
So we're actually over the channel now. Just coasted out past Bruges, and we'll be hitting the eastern coast
Fluid
of
1 Delta Lima, resume navigation, direct landboard.
the UK fairly soon.
Direct landboard, Fluid 1 Delta Lima.
So let's check the weather. Well, actually, first let's check if we have any ATIS on for Birmingham.
London Control, Delta 581 Heavy, passing flight level 160 per flight level 370.
Delta 581, hello again, turn right heading 040 degrees, climb flight level 370.
Confirm heading...
The Bimble will be at 1400 Zulu, so that'll be 1600 your time.
Turn right heading 040 degrees, climb flight level 370.
Turn right heading 084, Delta, continue climb flight level 370, Delta 581.
Fluid 1 Delta Lima, report speed restriction, Heathrow direct to 119.725, bye-bye.
119.725, see you, James, Fluid 1 Delta Lima.
Bye-bye, Fluid 1 Delta Mike, descend flight level 160, level by Sabre.
Descend into flight level 160, speed level by Sabre, speed by 1 Delta.
So we can expect flight level 220 at Hemel. And then there's a speed reduction to
109.92, monitor Unicom, goodbye.
210 knots.
Unicom on 122,
after Honolulu.
Control, have a good one.
Change your plans, 08, contact London on 133.
So the weather is 320 at 10 knots, few clouds at 1100 feet, temperature of 2 and a QNH of 995. So we'll be landing on runway 33. And I'll just hand control to the co-pilot and get set up for the approach.
You have control.
I have control.
Peter and Elf, thank you very much for your entries. Ah, yes, yeah. Chat is always very delayed. Thanks. So all the details are published on my Discord server. They haven't been yet, the Mings, but they will be a couple of days beforehand.
Radio check.
Read 5x5.
Sorry, good afternoon, London Control, Asian Bar Radio Heavy, testing flight level 230 to flight level 330.
Roger.
Right, so we'll expect the ILS 33 approach. We won't be going via BHX, I don't think, but let's see what the other options are. Okay, that's it, that's fine. We'll probably get radar vectors if we're still in contact. Otherwise, we'll fly the full thing. Go over to our performance page and fill out the approach section. So I've totally forgotten everything I said, of course. QNH was 995. Temperature was 2. And the wind 320 at 10. Transition altitude will probably be, in the absence of any ATIS information, we'll use 7,000.
Beluga 15, descend flight level 110.
Tangible 110 for
and our decision height is going to be, for a Cat 1 approach, 528 feet. We'll use auto brakes medium, and that's us set up.
I have control.
You have control.
Speedbird 1 Delta Mike, descend flight level 120.
Descendant flight level 120, Speedbird 1 Delta Mike.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, when gradually descend now flight level 270.
Descend now flight level 270, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf.
PLM 611 inbound to Lima Echo 01, descending to flight level 110.
Hello Frank, welcome to the stream. We've just started our descent.
Okay, can you roughly your position with regard to a waypoint?
Roughly, yes. Approaching Bravo India Golf.
Quite an early descent.
And at 250 knots.
And we'll turn the anti-icing on ready for
40.
Breaching the cloud layer.
You need to be with Heathrow Director 119.725.
119.725, thank you.
Beluga 15 speed 250 knots or greater, descend to flight level 100.
250 greater, descend to flight level 100 for Beluga 15.
So for those of you who are still hoping to enter the competition to win a copy of Macco Simulations Birmingham scenery, all you have to do is type the answer to the following question in the chat. Birmingham's ICAO code is EGBB. What is its IATA code?
Beluga 15, contact Heathrow Director 119.725 with your speed restriction, bye-bye.
With the speed contact 119.725, Beluga 15, see you.
London Control Delta 5 81 Heavy, request to direct Lima Echo Delta Foxtrot Alpha.
You can go direct to Redford, Romeo Echo Delta Foxtrot Alpha.
Direct Lima Echo Delta Foxtrot Alpha Delta 5 81.
Negative, Redford.
We've already started the descent, Samsonite, so we've got 120 nautical miles to run. But London Control asked us to descend immediately to flight level 270, so that's what we're doing.
Speedbird 1 Delta Mike, flight heading 265 degrees, speed 250 knots.
Can you just repeat the speed for me again, Speedbird 1 Delta Mike?
Yeah, heading 265, speed 250 knots.
Thank you for your entry, Alexander.
Heading 265 at speed 250 knots, Speedbird 1 Delta Mike.
So 53 people in the contest so far.
Asiana 581 monitor Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom, bye-bye.
Ah, right, yes, we'll have a good tour around it after doing the draw jetaway.
Speedbird 1 Delta Mike, descend flight level 100.
Descending to flight level 100, Speedbird 1 Delta Mike.
Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Monitor Unicom 122.8, Eurowings 6 Zulu Golf, bye-bye. It was a short stint of control, wasn't it? So we want to be at flight level 220 at Hemel, which is here. And to get down there from flight level 270 is 5,000 feet, 15 nautical miles, yeah, 15, so we don't have to continue our descent just yet. it's on, Jeffrey. Which program's that, Samsonite, for what? Ah, we've got a bit of a break in the clouds, that's nice. So we are just north of Shoebury-Ness and Southend-on-Sea. So that river you see down below us is the River Thames. And we may be able to see Southend Airport if we keep our eyes peeled. And if I do a bit of zooming. I'm not certain, this might be it over here. Thank you for the entry, the minx. So to calculate your descent, you need to first know the difference between the two altitudes. So as I did just there, to plan a descent down to the Hemel VOR, sorry, the Hemel waypoint, we need to lose 5,000 feet. So you multiply you take one away from the other. So 27,000 minus 22,000 is 5,000, and then you multiply that figure by 3. So you divide it by 1,000 and multiply it by 3. So 5,000 feet difference, 5 by 3 is 50. The next live stream after today, well, there's a special private members only live stream tomorrow for Club Filbert Silver members. We're flying from Vienna to Skiathos on that, but the next public live stream will probably be Bimbles Around Britain on Saturday, because I have to go to work, unfortunately. So next Saturday, and then airliner live stream probably on Sunday. But I publish them on Discord as soon as I've planned exactly what I'm doing, and also on YouTube. Oh, I did forget to use the descend now thing. I don't need to, I can do maths. So I'm just going to double check I'm all set up for the approach with my iPad. So ILS runway 33. So actually what we're going to do, I think, is go straight from the Honolulu VOR to final. For now, we'll start our descent to flight level 220. Yeah, I usually enjoy my job, Jason. I'm not enjoying it as much as I used to with COVID, because I'm surrounded by people who seem to think that social distancing and mask wearing are options. But yeah, it's not a bad job overall. Yeah, I know. It would be nice to have a 01 arrival. Yes, that's right. Yeah, the website that Hydramir shared on the Discord is another way of calculating your top of descent, which I totally forgot about. Just going to see if I'm mistaken when I say there were no other approach files other than BHX. Yeah, so we got a little bit of an issue with missing nav data from the sim here. Never mind. Let's just check the approach. The ILS frequency is tuned in, so we want 110.1, and it is. Excellent news. And we're approaching Hemel at flight level 220, just as we should be. Oh, I don't know. Should we fly the full procedure? Let's fly the full procedure. As long as it's working right. It looks a little bit... Oscott. I think we've got one of those user waypoints in here, haven't we? Oscott Grove BHX. No, we haven't. Oscott Grove. Yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, we'll follow it as if there was ATC on. Are we really? Awesome. So if all of you viewers who are watching would be so kind as to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, that would be awesome. You may already be subscribed, in which case, lovely to see you back. Any traffic down at Birmingham? There wasn't last time I checked. I'll have another look. And now we're past Honolulu. We'll start our descent down to... past Hemel. We'll start our descent down to flight level 90. Where's my VAT spy gone? It keeps disappearing, this window. Oh, it's amazing. There's ATC cover almost everywhere except Birmingham. We've got Gatwick, Heathrow, Stansted, Southend, Norwich, Manchester, Leeds. No, there's one arrived aircraft and there's another inbound arrival. In a DA62. We should get in before him though.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
It does look a bit messy. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. Turn the seatbelt sign on, Flightzilla. It does look very messy. Do you know what I think we should do? Rather than... I mean, it's kind of fairly accurate looking at the charts. So we would enter a hold at Oscott here. And the inbound heading would then take us to Grove. Sorry, the outbound heading from Oscott would then take us to Grove. And then from Grove we would indeed make a left turn, I think. No, we wouldn't. We'd go from Grove straight to BHX. Ah, well. What we're going to do, I've decided, we're going to go straight from Pufax to CF33, the initial approach fix for the runway. Oh, thank you, Redian. I will certainly look out for that. Right, let's try and sort this out in the FMC. It probably won't let me. But I'm going to try. So we'll get rid of Honolulu. We'll get rid of Oscott. We'll get rid of Grove. Get rid of BHX. Can't get rid of BHX. Yeah, you can't delete approach waypoints still, can you? Okay, we'll just try a direct 2 once we get past Pufax. We're going to Birmingham, Bluebird. We're going to Macco Simulations Birmingham. Yeah, I've never used Just Flight's Traffic Global. I used to use Flight 1's version, I can't remember what it's called now, Ultimate Traffic Live, and I really liked that. But really, I'd like to see the live traffic fixed and the right liveries applied, because that would be, pardon me, that would be even better, in my opinion, if it worked properly. And we had the right models and liveries. It's exciting, isn't it? Is everyone very excited about this giveaway? Because I am. Especially now I've got my trusty Excel sheet all ready. So we should, now I've totally changed my plan, this has messed up my descent somewhat, but we should arrive at the initial approach fix at roughly the right altitude. We want to be down at 2,000 feet by that point. And the weather's really cleared up nicely for us, isn't it? There's still no control on, so let's go all the way down to 2,000 now. Obviously, if we were following the full arrival route, we'd have a lot more time to descend than we do now. We're going straight in. Passing 10,000 feet, we'll turn the landing lights on, and oh yeah, seatbelt signs already on, of course. Yeah. And I'll just announce in text form on Unicom. Yeah, definitely jet away. There are lots of people working on that though. Watch my airspeed. What's wrong with my airspeed? It's fine, 250. The aircraft never quite gets it down to 250 when it goes through 10,000, but I tend to just let it get on with it, rightly or wrongly. Do a flip? No. It's not that kind of channel, I'm afraid, Sunday. Try and do things as realistically as possible on here. Let's just have another quick look at VATSPI. Yeah, there are no other arrivals to worry us, so we're fine. Okay, so we're about to pass through the transition level, so we'll set the local pressure. Which is showing as 995, which is the same as what the METAR says, so that's good. We'll get the co-pilot to do the same.
0995 set.
0995 set. Passing 6,400.
I bought this on the Microsoft store, Super Grey.
Now.
Check.
And we'll do our approach checklist.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Baro ref.
0995 set.
0995 set. Minimum. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Oh, that was silly. I set a decision height rather than an MDA. That's what I meant to do. Turn the landing system on. Yes, I did buy the game, Frank, yeah. Well, it's so clear that I don't think we need any of the anti-ice on anymore. So we'll get rid of that. And we're picking up the ILS, so that's nice. And as I say, after we pass this next waypoint, Pufax, we will try and go direct to CF33 rather than bothering with all of this nonsense. In fact, let's just do it now. And unfortunately it hasn't got rid of all this nonsense, but it does say we're going straight to CF33, so that's the main thing. Yeah, live weather does look amazing today. I started the sim up about 25 minutes before starting the stream and it was totally broken. So I had a bit of a panic, restarted the sim, and it's been working very well ever since. Oh, you just found me on VATSIM again. Awesome. Oh, VATSCAN, yeah. Vatican. I do moonlight as the Pope, of course. Hello, Prayag. Welcome to the stream. We've come at a good time. We're just about to join the final approach course for Birmingham.
Checked.
We're about 15 nautical miles out. Do you know, I'm sure I saw it get rid of all of the nonsense once, Jason. But I may have dreamt it. It certainly doesn't usually. Let's try arming localizer mode, because that doesn't tend to make it do weird things, unlike arming approach mode. So we've got Coventry just off to the north over there, which you can just about see, and Leamington Spa over to the south at the moment. Hello LCJ Osh. Deliveries are free, Captain Carnival. Oh, that's awesome, Reese. Congrats. Yes, whichever store you buy it from, it does still allow you to play multiplayer with people who bought it the other way. So flightsim.to is a good place for liveries, and so is the Megapack server on Discord. I don't have a secondary monitor. I would like one, but yeah, at the moment I view my charts on the iPad. Why is it turning left? Why is it turning left? Okay, I think we'll go into heading select. Okay, and now we'll approach mode. I think it was perhaps doing some weird thing to align with the localizer. Very odd behaviour. I'll catch up with all of your chat in a little minute. Once we're down. And then we'll do the draw. Come on, aeroplane, do sensible things, please. It really, it doesn't know what it's doing at the moment. I'm incapable of selecting a sensible heading. So between us, we're not doing terribly well. Yeah, this is just all going quite wrong. So I think what we'll do is go around for another shot. We'll reduce our speed. We don't need to be going this fast. So we'll go down to 220. And we're going to turn around, basically. And we'll do a sort of a left-hand circuit. How's the air? Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for joining Club Filbert. Very, very nice to see you here. You're joining me messing up the approach quite royally. You did tell me about it banking to the left, but I thought because I was going to go direct to the initial approach fix, we wouldn't have that. Copilot application is called Flight Crew A320. And I know I'm inevitably going to be missing a lot of messages, so I apologise about that. We can talk more on the ground. Yeah, it certainly does get interesting now. Thank you for your entry, Top Planson. No, there's no ATC on at the moment. Why don't I land at Heathrow? Because I'm doing a giveaway of the Birmingham Airport scenery, so that would be a bit odd. Dingoes know they're 2.3 boats per kilometre. We want a nice and smooth landing. Yes we do, Frank, yes we do. That's why we are going around. Yeah, thank you all for joining the stream. It's lovely to have so many of you here. And if you haven't already, do please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And you still have time to enter the competition, just about. All you have to do is type the IATA code of Birmingham Airport in the chat. So we're making a left downwind now. I'm going to have another quick look at that spy to make sure we're not about to collide with anyone. No, still no arrivals into Birmingham, thankfully. It's just us. We've got an EasyJet at 20,000 feet, but obviously that's of no concern. Nice view from the cabin. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there's a quick view from the cabin. The giveaway will happen as soon as we've done the parking checklist. So probably in about, at a guess, I'd say 15-20 minutes, something like that. The takeoff went very well, thank you. Ah, good point, Christopher. Oh, it's auto-activated. But now we can hopefully go back to manage speed mode, and it'll take us down to our green dot speed. And then I think we'll extend some flaps. So you'll notice that I'm doing quite a lengthy downwind leg. So we have time to sort everything out and hopefully get on a localizer intercept heading in good time. And if we don't, we can always overshoot and come back on ourselves. EGBB, for those of you typing that, oh sorry, I can't concentrate on two things at once. Those of you typing EGBB, that is not the IATA code for Birmingham, that's the ICAO code for Birmingham. Sorry, KC85, I should stop asking the question. Okay, so we are on a left base leg now. I'm really glad there's no ATC on all of a sudden. And we'll get flaps 1 out.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Next stream will be 1400
Flaps
Zulu on
1.
Saturday, Prague, and that'll be a VFR stream of my Bimbles Around Britain group flight. How to do an ILS landing is quite a big topic to cover at the moment, Moritz Max. But anyway, you tune the ILS in, and then once you are on an intercept heading, you arm the localizer mode and it should capture the localizer. And you arm the approach mode and it should capture the glide slope. That's it in a nutshell. Welcome back, British Av Geek. It's all going horribly wrong. But it's not my fault, it's the aircraft's fault. Right, so we are now on a nice intercept heading for the localizer. I'm going to once again try to arm loc mode. No, I'm not, because it's going to do weird things again. So I'm going to wait until the pink diamond starts moving across, and then hopefully it will capture it. And if not, we'll just have to fly it by hand. Okay, so hopefully we should now be capturing the localizer. We may overshoot a little bit because that's what this aircraft does sometimes. But we're doing better than we did last time. And all of what's going on in the chat I will catch up with after we've landed, after we're parked, and after the draw. So apologies if I'm missing important messages in the meantime. Okay, so we are established on the localizer. And before we intercept the glide slope, we'll ask for flaps 3 and gear down.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2. Gear down.
We will ding the cabin.
Cabin crew seats for landing, please. Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps
It's quite
3.
a short final, this one, so we'll get the flaps out nice and early.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
So this is FS2 Crew's flight crew A320 that's providing the co-pilot.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing.
And cabin stuff. I highly recommend it, I must say. Is someone trying to promote pirated software on here?
Checked.
If you are, please stop. Thank you. I don't have the latest version of the A320NX mod at the moment. I forgot to update it after the Your Control stream yesterday. And we stuck with an old one for that because we knew it was working. Right.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Okay, we'll disengage the autopilot and fly it in by hand. We've got a slight crosswind from the left.
100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
So, not the most stable approach,
Spoilers.
I think you would agree.
Reverse, green, decel.
We're down. Now this is actually my first landing at this airport. I did of course check it was working before
70
starting the
knots.
stream. And we'll exit to the right of the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely. This will be your
Thank you,
indication
British
that it
Airfield.
is safe to move around the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your
Right, so now all we need to do is
again
taxi
on
to
a
the
future
terminal
flight.
and then it will be giveaway time. Yeah, I saw the shadow. It was pretty cool. You'd say butter, then I will accept that, Alex. Thank you. Right, we should do some stuff. We should turn off the landing lights, turn off the strobe lights, start... oh, we got the taxi light on. Check we're not going off the taxiway. No. Start the APU. And we'll run the after-landing checklist.
After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Oh, except they're not, are they? Because they don't disarm automatically anymore. I always forget that.
Start.
Radar.
And I always forget that too.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
Thank you, all of you, for the kind words on the landing. And hello, JD. Welcome to the stream. So we can park wherever we like. Scenery is looking good so far, isn't it? As I say, after the draw we'll have a good look around it in the drone. You turn off the predictive wind shear warning with this switch here. And seeing as this flight, although it is a real-world flight, it hasn't actually flown for, well, since about 2017 as far as I can tell. So we don't have a realistic gate number to go to. But I propose that we park in the central section between the two terminal piers. It's a good question, Simon. It's a very good question. Let's park at gate 41 centre.
Taxi light off.
It's looking good, isn't it, Stephen? Right, welcome to Birmingham. We'll turn the APU bleed on. Engines off. Seatbelts off. And up pops the stupid logbook, which none of us want. We'll turn the beacon off. And before we do the parking checklist, I'm sorry, I need to add a few more recent entries to the list, so just bear with me a moment. British Avgate, the night bot went horribly wrong, so I'm having to use an Excel spreadsheet and a random number generator instead, which is not ideal. But anyway, Max Thrust RC, Geordie, you are now on the list. Astro Midas, you are also now on the list. And I will catch up with your chat, I promise. I just want to get this done first. Howsey, you are also now on the list. And Simon Forrester. Three Empathic. Night at Night, Rob, Tobias. Yes, I have flown once with Austrian Airlines Rocking Alpha. I know it was a long time ago. Tobias Mount, Taswin, Captain Panna. Alfie RBLX, Roblox, I presume. Mind 5 Beats, Programming, Priag. And I have the rest of you, I believe. Let me just double check that. No, I don't have you, Top Planzen, I do now. Andy M. I wish all you people hadn't entered on the approach. Could have had this all done. That's, I think, who was the most recent entry? That was it, excellent. Okay. Safety, I will add you. Martievo, I will add you. And now we'll do the parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
Competition's over.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seat belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
I didn't in fact turn the fuel pumps off, but I'll do that now. We'll switch to external power and turn off the APU so we can have a little bit of peace and quiet for the draw. Good luck, everybody. So we have 73 entries. They are in an Excel spreadsheet, which I will show you on the stream. I wasn't anticipating having to show you an Excel spreadsheet on the stream, but it just adds to the excitement, doesn't it, really? Hold on. There we are. So you can see everyone has a number, so we're going to draw the column number. So the first in the list was Ollie71, Jason, and the last in the list is Martievo. So now what we're going to do is go to the Google random number generator. It's not terribly exciting. I know, British Avgate, you had a fancy spinning wheel. It's a little bit beyond me. So let me just bring that up now so you can watch the draw and make sure that there's no foul play. Interesting. That doesn't seem to be working. Why is that? Let me just edit it even. There it is. Right, so we have the Excel spreadsheet. We have the random number generator. And I'll try and get them both in the window at once so you can see what's going on. There we are. And we are going to draw a number in between 1 and 73. And the winner is number 48, which is, let me scroll up, it's Richard P. Richard P, congratulations. You have won a copy of Macco Simulations fantastic Birmingham Airport scenery. Are you still in the stream? Shout out if you are. And if you're not, you have 24 hours to email me your email address at filbertflies@gmail.com, which will then be forwarded on to Macco Simulation, and they will send you your code to access your free download. Well done once again. You're here. Hooray, you're here. So yes, you can let me know your email address either via email to filbertflies@gmail.com or on the Discord server if you are there. Right, let's get rid of these two windows and have a little look around the airport. Good test run again, brilliant. Let me just have a quick check of what I've missed in the chat. I said I'd catch up and I will try to, but if you've said anything important in the last 10 minutes, it'd probably be easier if you type it again, and I'll chat with you as we look around. Okay, so this is the terminal, obviously. We're at gate 41 centre. We've got the left and the right gates, and you'll notice that we have visual docking guidance systems. They are not operational at present. It is important to mention that this is an early access build, so this scenery isn't finished, but it's going to be getting better and better all the time, just like Macco Simulations' other product did, Manchester. So we'll see what it looks like at the moment, and I'm pretty impressed, I must say. I think the ground textures look really, really nice and crisp. We've got some nice PBR materials used on the windows, which are nice and reflective. We've got some lovely weathering, which was one of the first things I commented on the Macco Sim Discord server. So as you can see, that looks very, very nice as well. Old and decrepit, much like the real Birmingham Airport. And I was going to continue with that sentence and mention Birmingham itself, but I won't. Because I actually really like Birmingham. So we've got a car park over here with some 3D modelled cars, which is very nice. And the elevation's all been sorted out as well. The jetways are default, yes they are. I don't know if that's something that's going to be changed or if they look close enough to the real things. I'm not as up to date on this project as I would like to be. But if you go over to Macco Sim's Discord server, then Max is very, very responsive. If you've got questions about it or feedback or things you'd like to see added, then I'm absolutely certain he'd be pleased to hear from you. I mean, everyone takes the takes the news that they haven't won differently, Christopher, and there's no bad reaction. Oh, Jason said it for me. So you'll notice we've got another aircraft on VATSIM down here. This is not part of the scenery. We've got a good amount of ground clutter, I would say. Lots of air stairs and pushback tugs and various things, and the ground markings look great as well. I feel like I'm doing a review. I'm not doing a review. I'm really just showing you around.
Easy 25 Papa Tango, radio check.
5-5.
And yes, we have this bank over here, Bank and Hill. And yeah, that's really probably enough to give you a good idea of what this scenery looks like. It's available to purchase for those of you who were unlucky enough not to win for only £8.99, which I think is a pretty good price. And of course, you will get access to all the updates as they come, and the finished product once that's released. So there we are. I think I will leave you there. Richard, obviously get in touch to let me know what your email address is, and I'll pass that on to Macco Sim, and you should have your code for downloading it before too long. that's absolutely fair enough, Christopher. I can't blame you for that. Before I go, I will of course once again mention the options you have to support the channel if you want to. You can send me a donation via Streamlabs, there's a link down below. You can join Club Filbert, which is my membership program. Got 2 tiers, bronze and silver. You get access to various perks depending on which tier you join. And if you don't want to or can't afford to do either of those things, that's also absolutely fine. But please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the flight. Once again, congratulations, Richard. And I hope to see you soon on Filbert Flies. Take care. Bye-bye.